Alright guys, now that we have this awesome V1 Tech gaming PC all booted up and ready to go, let's talk about a couple benchmarks real quick. Now we decided to test this PC in a couple of titles at 1440p, those being Apex Legends, Halo Infinite, Borderlands 3, and Call of Duty Vanguard. First up with Apex Legends on max settings with the FPS cap removed at 1440p once again, we averaged 144 plus FPS. There aren't many people out there who are running Apex Legends on max settings because it is an esports title, but just to show the true power of this system, we're going to run settings really high, just so you know if you lower the settings, you can get a more esports-like experience. But this would still be great for a 1440p 144Hz monitor on max settings, which looks absolutely beautiful. And this RTX 3070 is no slouch in any other game we throw at it, like Halo Infinite at 1440p, the brand new launched multiplayer that we're very excited about here at Toasty Bros HQ. We averaged 100 plus FPS on high settings. Keep in mind this is still early access for the Halo Infinite multiplayer, and I would imagine the performance would get better. So if you're considering a PC like this for Halo Infinite, you could expect at least 100 plus FPS at 1440p and expect more performance as this game gets more optimized. But the pairing of the 12700K and RTX 3070 just makes a whole lot of sense. The 12700K is very powerful with its new architecture and DDR5 support, along with the RTX 3070 being able to do stuff like live streaming and play at 1440p with ease, and maybe stretch into 4K for games where you're mainly looking to target 60 FPS. Now Borderlands 3 is up, and we ran the built-in benchmark on Ultra at 1440p, and we got about 90 FPS average. Ultra settings in PC games nowadays is not really worth it. We really just wanted to do it to see the absolute worst case scenario when running Borderlands 3, but I would imagine running the high preset, which you get much more performance and visual quality for the amount of FPS you're giving up compared to Ultra, you'd get well over 100 plus FPS in a game like Borderlands 3, which is very demanding by the way, but a lot of fun to play. And last but certainly not least is Call of Duty Vanguard using the high preset. We got 120 plus FPS. In recap, this PC is absolutely awesome. That Corsair liquid cooler is great at cooling the 12700K, very solid temps, and all the mods we got from V1 Tech really caused no problems whatsoever when it comes to temperatures. I know some people are worried about the little back panel we put that replaced the rear exhaust fan, but considering we have 3 intake and 2 exhausts with the radiator, the temperatures are perfectly fine. And also that GPU backplate may cause some concern because it does cover the top of the GPU, but it does not interfere with any of the airflow functionality of the graphics card. Therefore, the temperatures were really solid. So overall, very happy with this PC build. Very happy V1 Tech was able to sponsor it, and also just love looking at all their products. It made for a really fun and unique PC build that I would love to do again at some point in the future. So now we finished the benchmarking section in today's video. How would I bring Jackson back in here to wrap this video up real quick?